The Dallas Cowboys have officially acquired Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets, and this move isn't just another transaction, it's a statement, it's a declaration, it's Jerry Jones saying loud and clear that he is not done, that he's not backing down, and that the Dallas Cowboys are going all in. Fans are calling it one of the boldest, most aggressive mid-season trades we've seen in years, and honestly, that's not an exaggeration. Because, let's be real, we've all seen Jerry talk about making big moves before, we've heard the rumors, the teases, the classic something big might happen moments, but this time, he pulled the trigger, and he pulled it big. Now let's really unpack what this means for the Cowboys, because this isn't just a highlight headline, this is a potential franchise-altering move. The Dallas defense has been struggling badly this season, and that's putting it nicely. Fans have been frustrated watching the defense get gashed week after week, missing tackles, failing to pressure quarterbacks, giving up massive plays in clutch moments. It's been painful, especially for a team that came into the year with so much hype. At one point, the Cowboys were among the league's most feared defenses, but that image started crumbling fast. And if you've watched the games, you know the interior defensive line has been a major weakness. Opposing offenses have been running right through the middle, and without consistent interior pressure, quarterbacks have been way too comfortable in the pocket. So what do the Cowboys do? They go and get a monster Quinnen Williams, a former top 3 pick, a guy who's proven he can dominate games, a guy who brings not just power but energy, leadership, and a relentless motor that changes the tone of a defense instantly. He's not the kind of player who quietly does his job, he's the kind of player who sets a standard, who fires everyone up, who demands better from everyone around him. This trade says one thing clearly: the Cowboys are tired of mediocrity, and Jerry Jones is making a push right now to change that narrative. And of course, we've got to talk about the price, because this wasn't cheap. The Cowboys reportedly gave up a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and defensive tackle Mozzie Smith, one of their recent first-rounders, to get this done. That's a lot of capital, but Jerry Jones knows what he's doing here. He's betting on proven talent over potential. He's saying, we don't have time to wait 3 years for a draft pick to develop, we need impact now. And honestly, for a team sitting in the middle of the pack, that urgency makes sense. Cowboys fans have been waiting decades to get back to a Super Bowl. Every year feels like this could be the one, but somehow they fall short. Whether it's injuries, inconsistency, or bad luck, it always seems like they're just 1 or 2 pieces away. So Jerry goes out and says, fine, let's get that missing piece. Quinnen Williams could be that piece. He immediately strengthens one of the Cowboys' biggest weaknesses and pairs perfectly with Kenny Clark inside. Together, they create a defensive front that finally looks dangerous again. Imagine opposing quarterbacks looking up at the line of scrimmage and seeing Micah Parsons, if you're still picturing him in Dallas, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kenny Clark, and now Quinnen Williams all staring them down. That's not just scary, that's nightmare fuel. The ripple effect of adding a player like Williams goes beyond his own stats, it makes everyone around him better. Linebackers get cleaner lanes, the secondary gets more time to react, and the whole defense starts feeding off the pressure up front. Now, this move also says a lot about where Jerry Jones' head is at right now. The man is in his 80s, and he's made it clear he wants another Lombardi trophy before he's done. He's tired of hearing that the Cowboys are all talk. This trade isn't just about fixing a hole, it's about sending a message to the league and to Cowboys Nation that he's willing to spend, to risk, to push every chip into the middle of the table to win now. He's validating his own philosophy that this franchise doesn't rebuild, it reloads. And that mindset is why this move is so explosive. People can debate whether it's the right decision or not, but you can't deny the statement it makes. The Cowboys are saying, we're not giving up. We're still in this. And honestly, that's something fans can rally behind. The last few weeks have been rough, frustrating losses, constant criticism, even questions about whether this coaching staff can get the job done. But moves like this can reignite a locker room. When a front office goes out and adds a star like Williams, it energizes the team. Players see that ownership is serious about winning. They see that the franchise believes in them enough to make a big investment, and that can change the entire vibe in that building overnight. Now, of course, the critics are already lining up. Some analysts are saying the Cowboys gave up too much, that one player can't fix a broken defense, that this is a desperation move instead of a calculated one. And maybe there's some truth to that. The Cowboys do have a lot of issues that one player alone can't fix. But here's the counterpoint: great teams don't sit still and hope things magically improve. Great teams act. The Eagles, the Chiefs, the 49ers, when they see a problem, they go address it. They don't wait until the offseason, they move. And for once, Dallas did the same. They didn't wait. They didn't settle. They acted. That's why, regardless of how it pans out, this move deserves respect. Because it's proactive, it's aggressive, and it's everything fans have been begging Jerry to do for years. And it's not just the defense that benefits. This trade has psychological weight. The offense, which has been inconsistent and under heavy criticism, now knows the defense is getting a boost. That can help the whole team play looser and more confident. Dak Prescott, who's faced tons of scrutiny, knows the pressure isn't all on him now. If the defense can start creating turnovers, getting stops, and giving the offense more chances, that could change the entire season trajectory. So, Cowboys Nation, the question now is simple: do you believe? Do you believe this trade changes everything, or do you think it's just noise until we see wins on the board? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now because I want to hear from you. Are you giving Jerry credit for making a power move, or are you still skeptical until you see it on the field? Personally, I think this is one of those rare moments that defines a season. Either this sparks a turnaround, or it becomes a cautionary tale. But at least we're not sitting here talking about what could have been, we're talking about what is. Jerry Jones just shocked everyone. He validated his promise to be aggressive. He delivered a headline move that nobody saw coming, and in doing so, he gave this fanbase something it's been craving for years: hope. Hope that the Cowboys aren't done, that the dream isn't over, that maybe, just maybe, this team still has a shot to make noise in January. So buckle up, Cowboys fans. The second half of this season just got a whole lot more interesting. Quinnen Williams is in the building, Jerry Jones is back in the headlines, and the Dallas Cowboys are once again the most talked about team in football. Whether this ends in glory or heartbreak, one thing's for sure: it's going to be one wild ride.